stream from YouTube. We're at the East Gate here. A small protest. I believe it's the 5051 group. They've been doing regular protests for a couple months now. Yeah, there it goes. Had to restart the stream again. It's getting chilly. Temperature on our app said 84, but it's got to be 65, 60 by now. Winds are blowing in, clouds are coming in. There's another one of your Confederate soldier monuments right there. Cop spitting over there, DPS officer just took a big old spit. Same cops are out as earlier. Can y'all hear me today? Not that I care, but can y'all hear me?
Because they know, according to what's going on right now, victims are, I'm here because holding a point. I'm here because people need to know they are being supported. LGBT plus people. I'm also here because I want all boys and men to know that you have to confront your lust and all these urges, these violent urges you might have towards women, because if
Oh, I
you
got
don't,
sunglasses too?
they will pay the price for something that you cannot control or
Yeah, I
deal
got
with
listeners.
yourself.
You can't press them up. I don't like anything.
After watching one too many sexual assault documentaries, I cannot stay silent like this. I have to use my voice because women must know that they have an ally in men as well. Feminism is the future, socialism is the future, and equality and unity is the future. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here. There's the AR-15. There's the goons. There's the patriarchy. Stop hugging the cops. They literally are the patriarchy. As you saw my live stream earlier, this is going to be protest after protest. Looks like it's South by Southwest. Women's rights, but it's also for other things. I see Mexican flag. I see Palestinian guards.
Thank you!
Got pretty on and they're tired. There's your medics, the street medic team, wears pink. And these guys are the protest marshals. Keep the protest safe. See if we can get this going on.
We are going to be offering a song called Canción Sin Miedo. It was created by women in Mexico who sang to the end of femicides in the nation and also worldwide. We gathered because we wanted to make a note to the things that have happened in this country, in these lands, and we also changed the lyrics to represent that. So we make a note to our relatives in Congo, to our relatives in Sudan, to our relatives in Palestina, and to all of the migrant mothers who make up this nation as well. In addition to the original version, and as you can see, my other relatives standing near us, we have the names of Tracy, Jocelyn, Hint, Emily, Brianna, and Vanessa. We have also shared their stories. These are people, women who have been murdered in the hands of domestic violence, in the hands of state violence, in the hands of just hatred, and even though they are different fights, we want to honor their lives, and that's why we are all gathered here, not to celebrate, but to commemorate that there's still a long way to go, and there are so
La calma nos sembraron miedo, nos hicieron alas. A cada minuto de cada semana nos roban amigas, les matan hermanas, destrozan sus cuerpos, los desaparecen. No olvides sus nombres, por favor, señor presidente. Marchando en el Congo por todas las barras, marchando en Reforma por las que resisten en Palestina, por todas las madres migrando en América. Cantamos sin miedo, pedimos justicia, gritamos por cada desaparecida. Que retumbe fuerte, nos queremos vivas, que caiga con fuerza el feminicida. Yo todo lo incendio, yo todo lo rompo, si un día con fulano te apaga los ojos, ya nada me calla, ya todo me sobra, si toca la una, respondemos todas. Soy Tracy, soy John, soy Emily, soy Brianna y soy Vanessa. Soy la niña que subiste por la fuerza. Soy la madre que ahora llora por sus muertas. Y soy esta que te hará pagar las cuentas. ¡Justicia! 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 sin miedo, pedimos justicia, gritamos por cada desaparecida. Que retumbe fuerte, nos queremos viva, que caiga con fuerza el transfemicida, que caiga con fuerza el transfemicida. Tiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del amor, y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del amor. ¡Justicia!
Chops are laughing.
So we're going to start wrapping this up. More chance for you. And if anybody else would like to say something, now would be the time. Thank you.
Abortion is healthcare. Contraceptives are healthcare. Abortion is healthcare. Contraceptives are healthcare. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate.
Yeah, I've been out here all morning.
Pro-life is a lie. They don't care when women die.
Pro-life is a lie. They don't care when women die.
Pro-life is a lie. They don't care when women die.
Pro-life is a lie. They don't care when women die.
They say no choice, we say
Pro-choice.
They say no choice,
We say pro-choice.
they say no choice,
We say pro-choice.
they say no choice,
We say pro-choice.
Abortion is a human right. That is why we have to fight.
Abortion is a human right. That is why we have to fight.
Gay, straight, black, white, one struggle, one fight.
Gay, straight, black, white, one struggle, one fight.
Abortion is a human right. That is why we have to fight.
Abortion is a human right. That is why we have to fight.
Gay, straight, black, white, one struggle, one fight.
Gay, straight, black, white, one struggle, one fight.
This is hard for me to talk about, but I'm a veteran. And in 1994, women had the first right to report domestic violence and raped by their husbands. In 1994, I served my country. I served my country for 11 years on our In 1994, I was stationed in San Antonio, Texas. And I was raped by one of my own. And I told my command about this. I was only in my mid-20s. And my commander sent me to a doctor. Little, you're raped, so you're not, really right. And he sent me to a doctor off the record. So, I'm not really thinking about documentation or anything like that. I was never sent to the hospital to have, swabs done or anything else. And no labs were done. I was just told that, well, he's in the the Army. He doesn't have HIV. You're safe. And I was returned to, I was in an Army course at the time, and I was returned to class. That was it. There was no counseling. There was nothing. I was just left to deal with it on my own. And it didn't work out too well for me for many years. I lost my marriage. I later found out that I was infected with an STD that occluded my fallopian tubes, migrated out of my fallopian tubes with adhesions. I lost the opportunity to have more children, so I only had one. I wanted a larger family. That was out of the question. Just kind of, I struggled for a very, very long time. And when I reported this to the Veterans Administration later on, they told me that Form 2019 wasn't filled out. I don't even think there was a 2019 in 1994. And there was no documentation. Well, that wasn't my fault. It was covered up because he was close to retirement, and it was a good old boys network. And again, you know, we didn't get rights till 1994, and the woman's always wrong. I can't imagine, you know, I was in BDUs, so I don't know what's so sexy about BDUs. And when I wrote my report to the VA, I told them how, and I told my commander, on the firing line, he would touch me. I mean, every opportunity he had, he was always touching me, you know, making comments. I saw him in the commissary, which is the grocery store. He would make comments about my body, everything. There was no training for sexual harassment back then, or anything. And so I told the VA about this. There's no paperwork, there's nothing. In spite of my STD was recorded, I don't know where they thought I got it from. I must have been, you know, a loose woman, you know. It was my fault, and according to them, he was my victim. And when I got the letter back from the VA, it sounded like the ranting of a religious fanatic. And I was so upset that I thought all the years I spent in counseling and putting my life together by myself, and this is what I got. And I didn't even know what to do with myself. I couldn't believe they accused me that he was my victim. I didn't even do anything. I was just there. I was a soldier, and I was female. I didn't touch him on the firing line. I didn't make comments about his body in the commissary or anybody or anywhere else. I didn't have other soldiers with me, you know, Googling at him or anything else. So the fact that in 2024, the Veterans Administration is still blaming women that rape is their fault goes to prove that we are still victims of a patriarchy that still blames us for rape. And it's like Roe versus Wade. We're still fighting to control our own body and have our own choice, and to have people not infect our body, not impregnate our body, and not tell us what to do with our body and to respect our body. And we shouldn't have that. So thank you everybody for coming, and boys.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Everybody here has a story. I know that. I'm not blind to that.
You're very
I
brave.
think we all know, we all have a story, something to tell. Maybe too many things. Maybe things that we don't even want to tell to ourselves. The world that we live in, it can be so much better. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here today to show that you understand that. This is a community. Talk about the things that happen in every single person. It's not just right? The word itself is the page. The word itself is what afflicts us. It's not just the action. And we need to change that. We need to fix that. It's wrong.
Right, it's right.
It is never your fault. It will never be your fault. You are not responsible for what somebody does to you. They are responsible for that. They are the only person responsible. You can't control anybody but yourself, right? Right. So when somebody wants to sit there and project their bullshit onto you, you push it right back and say, sorry, sweetheart, I reject what you say. Me? I reject what you say because you are thinking about yourself and not me, honey. I'm not the problem, you are. I'm not the one wearing a mini skirt. Maybe you're the one who shouldn't be wearing those jeans. Thank you so much for being here. I think we're going to close out. It's getting chilly and it looks like we might have some rain coming. So I greatly appreciate all of it.
I was thinking about this cardboard back in this one. Maybe we should do that.
Something out.
Got a little bass line going on with some drums, and then he's just playing the guitar over it. But we had a good Women's Day protest without the march. We thought there was going to be a march, and you know, I'm glad we could cover this event for y'all, and I'm glad the police until the end DPS wasn't really messing with me, but they want to mess with me. They kept yelling at me after I left, kept yelling and yelling. Right. Officer, what's his name? Now I forgot. The officer from earlier, whatever his stupid name is. I don't care. Talking to a cop is like talking to a wall. It's like talking to like the dumbest fucktard you've ever met in your life. That's a cop. So, yeah, don't worry about it. No big deal. Check y'all later. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever. Take a nap.